Hi, my name is Emily Romano, and my collection is focused on the negative aspect that one experiences when struggling with anxiety and depression. So, with this in mind, I created my looks with wanting the wearer to feel embraced or consumed by the garment. I wanted to show people that it's okay to feel what you are feeling and to even be overwhelmed by those feelings. So, because of this, I was inspired to include things in my garments such as buckles, close fitting pieces, and even garments that can seem heavy to the wearer. So, if you take a look here, my first look is a pair of leather pants that have some cutouts where the pockets would be and a cutout on the side of the legs. The uh, the bustier that you see is made completely out of belt buckles, and those belt buckles are also attached to the sleeves of the undershirt. The hat that she is wearing would be a felt hat with chains and some jewels that resemble teardrops. The second look, the person is wearing a dress made entirely out of belt buckles. So this was brought to my attention that it could be a little bit heavy, so I was going to play around with it, and I wanted to do some pieces that are just fabric, some pieces that are just the buckles, and she has a sheer undershirt on. The next look is a skirt made entirely out of buckles, as well as a simple woven top and a long leather jacket. The fourth look is a leather skirt that is asymmetrical and held up along the side with multiple buckles. She's also wearing a harness that is made out of the same buckles that you can see in the second and third looks, and the dress underneath also has buckles on the sleeve. The fifth look is a hooded t-shirt that will be silk, and a pair of worsted wool pants that also have the buckle on the leg. The sixth look is a high neck shirt that has the buckles along the arms to give it a kind of asymmetrical vibe, as well as using the same fabric that will be in the fifth look to make the skirt. The seventh look has a jumpsuit underneath with a flared leg and a shorter leather jacket. The eighth look is transformable, and the large skirt over top would be made out of leather, so it would be stiff and sturdy, and it is collapsible, and the dress underneath will be made out of silk. The ninth look is made to resemble a hand to show that people's fears and anxieties can be all consuming, and that'll also be out of a silk fabric. The 10th look is a fuller dress that is meant to be, I designed it with the idea of it being heavy in mind. If you take a look at these next pages, you can see my flats with the corresponding numbers for the look. I will give you a moment to take a look at those. And finally, you can see my color palette and my fabric choices. I wanted to stick with darker colors, hence the black, the dark maroon, and the dark blue, as well as a gray. I also will have some white in there. And the fabrics that I am wanting to use are leather, silk, silk's charmeuse, and worsted wool, as well as the type of nylon that you can find in belt buckles. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.